Okay, Nicosia model, then Harvard State model, then EKB model, a touch up on that, and input output process model we discussed. Okay. Okay, unit 6, what is the syllabus all about? Let's understand this, the question. Consumer influence and diffusion of innovations. We'll be understanding opinion leadership in this, then dynamics of opinion leadership, then market movements. Who are market movements? A very important question for the exam. Every year it appears for 3 marks. Then opinion leadership and marketing strategy. Because of opinion leadership, how the marketing strategy is built, then creation of opinion leaders, then diffusion of innovations. We'll be understanding a very important part. What is diffusion? Okay, and what is the process? Diffusion process. Then adoption process. Then stages. Very very important again. Categories of adopters. Must and should question in your paper. While discussing, we'll understand that. Post purchase process. Then post purchase process. Then we'll be understanding CRM, customer relationship management, then types of CRM, then building relationship marketing, eCRM, touch upon that, electronic CRM, then difference between CRM and eCRM. Okay, so these things we'll be understanding quickly. So yeah, quite a simple unit. Okay, is there anyone who wants to take a part of unit 6 for the presentation? Then yes, you can go ahead. You can just let me know. Else, yeah, unit 5 for sure everyone has to go through this because I'll not be touching upon unit 5. This is for the presentation completely. Okay, any queries in that? Just let me know. The handout is already shared with you. Okay. Yeah, this is all about Unit 6 students. So let's start Unit 6 today. Okay. People are joining. Okay, fine. Okay. Fine. Okay. Opinion leadership. Okay, opinion leader. When we talk about opinion leader, in case in future, if you come across any person who gives you some advice. Okay, now let's understand this with a discussion. Okay. Mm, okay, Ranjit, have you ever asked Yasin about something like you want to buy a cell phone, or else you wanted to buy a bike, or else you wanted to take an admission in Jain college or whichever college? Did you ask somebody? You went to Yasin, you asked, or else did you ask any friend?
Yes, sir. I had asked many of them, sir.
Okay, okay, fine, fine.
Yes,
Others,
sir.
did you ask any advice from your friends or cousins or whoever it is? Did you ever come across such people?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you felt like they are experts and you consulted them and they said this is good, this is bad, blah blah blah. Okay. When you go for shopping, do you ask your friends what we say, which color is good and which brand is good, blah blah blah? You might have done this, yeah, right? Okay.
Many times we had done, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, 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 fine. Okay. So such people, we call them in marketing, we call them as opinion leaders. Okay. Henceforth, you're not calling your friend for the shopping, you're calling an opinion leader while before selecting a brand, before selecting a product. Okay. Now you will remember this for your lifetime. Okay. Leader is an individual whose ideas and behavior serve as a model to others. Okay. Opinion leaders communicate message to primary group, influencing the attitude and their behavior change their followers. Okay. So these are the people who give the guidance, who say this is good, this is bad. You might have come across many people. When you go for shopping, your friend says, "नहीं अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है." Then other person says, "तगड़ा लग रहा है, best लग रहा है." This is the brand which you are looking for. Okay. This is meant for you. Blah blah blah. They tell you things. Okay. So these people are called as opinion leaders, and the customer believes these opinion leaders. Okay, so let's get into the detail of this. What is opinion leader? Okay, saying that dynamics of opinion leadership process. Okay, one is credible source. Opinion leaders are knowledgeable. Okay, no doubt in it. Leaders are knowledgeable. Their advice about the product or service is considered reliable, as opinion leaders are informal source of information. It is pursued that they give the advice in the best interest of the opinion seeker. Okay, that's a first-hand information. So you believe them. Only then you take them for the shopping. So we call them as credible source. They are credible enough because they know the best for you. So you believe them and you take them for the shopping. So the source is credible, the first part. Second is provision of both positive and negative product information. Okay. Here, marketer provide information which is invariably favorable to the products they are marketing, but opinion leaders are not directly associated with the marketers. They provide both favorable and unfavorable information about the product. So opinion seekers have faith in the opinion leaders. So if Ranjit is asking Yasin, then Yasin becomes opinion leader and Ranjit becomes opinion seeker. Okay, so he is going to seek the information from Yasin. So he is going to receive the information, whereas Ranjit is seeker and leader is Yasin. Or else let's take an example. The salesperson is an opinion leader and the customer is an opinion seeker. Okay, so they speak both positive and negative. Though the marketer might tell 100 positive things, but the opinion leader says, "Nahi, ye bakwas hai. Done for the day." Okay, so the customer might not even buy that product because the opinion leader said bakwas hai. Please understand this. So this is how opinion leader gives a positive and the negative message both. Okay. Source of information and advice. Opinion leaders are the sources of both information and advice. They simply share their experience about the product or service. Their talk is related to what they know about the product. Okay. In their more aggressive talks, they advise others to buy or avoid a specific product. Their base of advice on proper reasons. Okay. So source of information and advice. Okay. They have the sources for the information. Okay. Uh, uh, I want to know from you, have you ever come across this wherein you had completely decided to buy the product just because of the opinion leader you skipped buying the product? Has it ever happened? Any incident can you share, students? Wherein you have decided everything is finalized, but your opinion leader said no, no for it, and you actually agreed and you didn't buy it. Has it ever happened with you?
Sir, recently I did that, sir.
Okay.
Like, I was planning to have a smartwatch, sir. I
Hmm.
had asked one of my friend. He said that it's not a worth, so I canceled that watch, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, that's a nice example. Good, good, Ranjit. Okay, others,
Thank you,
anyone?
sir.
Okay, anyone who has done this? Yes, no. Okay. Any examples? Anything you want to share on this? Others? Okay. Sources of information as an advice. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, even Ranjit had done same with mobile phone, sir.
Okay. You advised him?
Actually, he wanted to buy iPhone, sir.
Uh-huh.
But at the last moment, his brother said, "Don't buy iPhone.
Okay.
Go with other cell phone." So he switched to OnePlus, sir.
Okay. 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 Great. Okay. Okay. So he was an opinion seeker. Ranjit was an opinion seeker, and his brother was an opinion leader. Okay. Great. Great. Good. 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 Okay. Okay. So this is something happens, students. Sources of information and advice. Okay. We believe them. Nothing wrong in that because we believe opinion leaders. Okay. Then two-way street. Opinion leader is a one product related situation become opinion receiver in other situation even for the same product. Okay, let's understand this. What is this two-way street? A new homeowner thinking of buying a lawn mower seeks information and advice from the people about which brand to select. After purchasing a lawnmower, he may be satisfied with the product. Okay. Now he has compelling need to talk favorably about the purchase of the other people to confirm the correctness of his choice. In this first instance, he was an opinion receiver, and in the second, he is an opinion leader. Okay. Very simple example, very quite simple example. Okay. Here, I built a house. I grew some grass and I wanted a lawn mower in my home. Okay. I went to Rohit sir. I asked him which brand is good. Then Rohit sir said this Bosch is good. Go for buying it. Then I bought a lawn. Okay. Now when after certain days, I was while before buying it, I was an opinion receiver. I was an opinion seeker. But after certain days, I became an opinion leader for this particular product. And my neighbor, I started advising the advantages, the features of this particular product. Okay. Now let me put one more example and tell you. Okay. Now say for example, you were looking for what we say bike, or else take an example of television. Okay. You bought a bike. You wanted to buy a bike of 150 cc. Okay, you went and asked your friend which bike is good. Is it 150cc or 180cc? Your friend advised you go for 150cc because it is within your budget and the mileage works out and even the speed is really good. Pulsar. Let's take an example of Pulsar. After 6 months or a year, one of your friend will ask you the same advice. At that time, you are not an opinion seeker. You have become expert in this particular bike. You say, don't go for 150cc, or else you might say for go for 150cc because you have become expert in this field now. You have become expert in the product what you bought. So it is a two-way. Means you receive the information after certain days, you pass on the information to someone else who's actually looking for the product. So you are opinion seeker in the initial, later you become opinion leader in the coming days. That's what we call it as opinion leader. Now, if I ask you about an MBA, then you are the right people to tell about MBA. What is MBA all about? Because you are in last year by now, okay, this time you were opinion seekers. Please understand. But now you are expert in this field. Now you are an opinion giver or as opinion leader. What we say. Clear, students? So this is all about dynamics of opinion leadership. Any doubts, any questions in these 4 points, please let me know before we move to the next point. Is that clear? All the 4 points. Any questions in this, please let me know. Students, in the chat box, just type it as present. It will be easy for the attendance. Okay. Any questions? If no questions, then we can proceed. Okay. Shall I move to the next point?
So,
Yeah.
so opinion leader can be a vendor also, na sir? Or
Of course, yes. Yes, he can be a
okay,
vendor as well. Yeah.
okay, sir.
Even a
Thank you.
salesperson is an opinion leader.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine.
Thank you.
Okay. Students, just skip that measurement of opinion leadership because the diagram will is a self-explanatory. Whenever you got time, just have a glance at the diagram. Okay. Or else I've given the explanation as well because once you understand what is opinion leader, then measurement straight away understood. Okay. So not that important. Come to this page 4, types of opinion leaders. Very, very important for the exam. Okay. Types of opinion leader. A separate question will be asked from this for 3 marks. Okay, I've been seeing this question paper last 3 years. This question is repeated every year. What is market movements? Point 2, we'll be understanding that. Okay, later. Then twice, what is purchase pulse has appeared for 3 marks in the paper. Okay, let's understand that as well. Let's understand all the points. Types of opinion leaders. One, generalized opinion leaders. Very few people are generalized opinion leaders. Someone whose recommendations are sought for all types of purchases. More likely, opinion leaders are either monomoric or else polymoric. Okay, when we say monomoric, an expert in the limited field. Okay, uh, take an example of your parents. They are expert in limited field, not in all the fields. Okay, that's the best example what you can relate. Monomoric, an expert in limited field. Even in the friends group, there are few people who are expert only in the limited field. Okay, and not in the all the fields. Okay, now take an example. If you are talking to me about the stock market, no, it's not my cup of tea. I would be very honest with you. I don't know what is mid cap. I don't know what is small cap, what is large cap. No, totally no idea, because I totally don't know about this stock market. Okay, so I fall under monomoric. Okay, and you have few people in your group wherein they are polymoric. Okay, you ask them any question related to any product or as related to anything, they are ready to answer you. Yeah, did you come across such people? Polymeric, an expert in several fields. You ask them anything. You ask them science, they know. You ask them history, yes, they say yes. You ask them about bikes, they are expert in telling it. Okay, not in the wrong way, students. But did you come across such people wherein you ask them anything, they have an answer, yes or no? Yeah. Have you come across such people? Anyone? Okay. Monomeric and polymeric. They are expert in several fields. We call them as polymeric. Okay. And expert only in the limited field, we call them as monomeric. Okay. So is that clear? Expert in limited field and expert in several fields. Hello? Any doubts in this to the first point?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. So let's move to the next part. Market movements. Market movement belong to a special category of opinion leaders who have a market involvement rather than the product involvement. That's a key point, students. Again, I repeat, market movements who have market involvement rather than the product involvement of the normal opinion leader. They are the people who actively seek market information, which they feel may be useful for the friends and colleagues. Okay, such people we call them as market movers. Which outlet is giving more discount? They will be having a clear idea about this. Okay, they have a complete idea about market involvement rather than the product involvement. You might have come across such people in your friends group wherein they, if you ask them which e-commerce is giving more discount, okay, which e-commerce site is giving more discount, immediately the person says go for Amazon when compared to Flipkart or Snapdeal. Immediately they shoot this. Or else someone says go for Flipkart instead of Amazon because मैंने check कर दिया, I checked it and this is the best, the same product, the similar product, you are getting it at the lesser price. So such people we call them as market movers. Okay, they are the special category of opinion leaders who have the market involvement. They have complete involvement about it. They know the each and every market information. They say this is the best. Okay, they have the market involvement rather than the product involvement, because they don't know about the product, but they know about the market. Yeah, this site is giving more discount when compared to the other site. Such people we call it as market movements. Okay, any doubts in this? Please let me know. What is market movements? Again, I repeat, very important question for the exam point of view. Most of the time it has appeared for 3 marks. Okay, simply don't miss the 3 marks. Any doubts in this? Please let me know. The second point, is that clear? Okay, start using this term, students, whenever you go for the market for shopping, whenever your friend is giving you some advice, then he is an opinion leader. Then if he is talking about the comparative analysis of the brands or the various sites, okay, e-commerce sites, then he is a market man. Okay, you can easily relate such words when you're speaking to your friends. Start using such words. Okay, these are technical terms. Being a marketing specialization, you should be aware of such terms. Okay, okay, no doubt. Shall we move to surrogate buyers? Okay, surrogate buyers. Surrogate usually hired, therefore they get paid, not necessarily socially more active at the end users. High level of accountability, may not have used the product for personal consumption, usually specialized for the specific product category. Okay, surrogate buyers. Okay, they have actually not bought the product. Okay, they have not used the product, but they are acting like buyers. Okay, now take an example of salesman. Okay, he is a surrogate buyer. Your neighbor is a surrogate buyer. Your friend is a surrogate buyer. Okay, because they have not used the product, but they want to speak about the product. Okay, on behalf of the brand, they speak. Now, salesman, when you're going and buying a car, he speaks as if he owns a car. Okay, but actually he doesn't own a car, but he knows the in and out of it, and he's a surrogate buyer. Means on behalf, he acts like a buyer, but he's not a buyer. Such people, we call them as surrogate buyer. So if you got a printout, please write a point over there. Salesperson as a best example that really suits over there. Okay, so they are called as surrogate buyers. Okay, then purchase pulse. Okay. Purchase pulse are more likely to be used as a source of the product category, expertise, product information, and retail store and price information. Okay. Example: mother, son, or husband and wife. So these are purchase pulse. The person are more likely to be used the product category expertise. They have been buying it for monthly basis, weekly basis, or daily basis. They are product category expertise. So they are expert in the product. They are expert in the category of product what they are buying. Okay, they have a complete information of the product, at what price the product is being sold. Hope you remember your family wherein your mom saying this, did the price increase of this parachute oil or as the wheel detergent cake bar or rin detergent cake bar, even a slight change in the prices, they are very much aware of it. So such people, we call them as purchase pals. Okay, so they do the shopping on daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, but they keep the each and every product information with the category and the brand. So such people, we call them as purchase pals. Pals are friends, what we talk about. Okay, so yeah, purchase pals. Okay, yeah. Now, any question in these 4 points? Please let me know, students. Okay, any query? Types of opinion leaders. Any query? Please let me know. Yeah. Any question?
So,
Yeah, Srinidhi.
that surrogate buyers, I got disconnected.
Okay. Surrogate buyers, they are not the actual buyers, Srinidhi, over here. They act as buyers, but they are not. Now, salesperson, if you're buying a car, you go to a showroom, you're buying a car, he tells each and every feature of the car. He explains you in and out of the car. He acts like as if he owns one, but actually no. Okay, but they speak more and more about it. Okay, this will experience those who have boarded the airlines. Okay, and those who are not yet boarded the airlines in their lifetime, but they give very nice advices to the people. वो हवाई जहाज उड़ने के बाद पेट में अजीब अजीब होता है. They tell many things as if they have traveled in the airlines for 1,000 times. Okay, so such people, we call them as surrogate buyers. Okay, they act like experts. They know everything. They go on speaking about it. Okay, but actually they are not the real owners of the product. They have not used the product or experienced the product, but they speak. Such people, we call them as surrogate buyers. Clear, Srinidhi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have you come across such people anytime?
When we were going to buy a bike,
Okay.
the time they were explaining everything, each and every part, like it's their own something like that.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Others?
Goprave?
Okay, others, any question? Okay, any questions? Any ambiguity in these 4 points? Please let me know, students.
No, sir.
Okay. Others? Okay, fine.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, opinion leadership and their marketing strategy. Please come to the next page. Opinion leadership and marketing strategy. What are the strategies built by the marketers? So let's understand this. Okay. Advertisements. First is advertisement simulating opinion leadership. The objective of promotional strategy of simulation is to run advertisement or a direct marketing program that are interesting and informative to provoke customers into discussing and benefit of the product with others. Example, opinion leadership simulating opinion leadership, advertisement simulating opinion leadership. Sorry, advertisements simulating opinion leaders. Example, Lifebuoy advertisement casually is portrayed to promote the toilet soap. Okay, now if you want, you can change the example. Alia Bhatt is endorsed in the advertisement of Vico Vajradhanti. So this is something they are simulating the people because the customers will get influenced by these people. Even these brand ambassadors act as an opinion leaders. Many people buy the product because this particular personality, brand because of this personalities using this product. They assume this and they go for buying the product. So advertisement plays an important role in stimulating the opinion leadership. One. Second, strategy designed to stimulate buzz. Okay, there are some strategy designed to stimulate the buzz, influencing the opinion leaders. Example, inviting celebrities for the launch. You might have come across this, students, wherein if you see this, our college ODC, wherein Vijay Raghavendra, the film actor, Kannada film actor Vijay Raghavendra was called to open the banner or as to cut the ribbon. Okay, so inviting celebrities for the launch. Many times celebrities are called, especially the gym, those who are well built, body built, those people are called, the film actors are called for the Tanishq for launches of their new products in the market. So inviting celebrities, one. Second is rationing the supply, launching limited edition. Many times you might have seen this. Intentionally, the marketer comes up with limited edition, especially in the cars you can see, in the bikes you can see limited edition. Even in the jewelry you can see limited edition comes. So this is again to stimulate the buzz. Then exploiting the icons, making use of celebrity endorsement, but actually they are not promoting the product. Okay, so if you see this very interesting part, exploiting the icons, man of the match TVS awards, TVS bike is given to Dhoni and he is forced to take a ride in the stadium. Okay, and people believe this, Dhoni actually took the bike to his home and he is using it. Actually no, he's not using it, but still the marketer portrays it such a nice way to the people so that customer believes it and they go for buying it. Yeah, being in the category of the top list. Okay, it creates interest in the product. Okay, so again, few things it will create interest in the product. Take an example of Colgate. The advertisement, they straight away say Colgate number one toothpaste. Okay, they themselves rank themselves as number one toothpaste. Okay, and who is number two, they never tell it, but they themselves tell that we are number one in the market. So this is being in the category top list. They want to be in the top list. Then nurture the grassroots by encouraging community feeling associated with the brand or the product. Okay, Bajaj Pulsar capturing the huge market from the scooter to bike and got the prospective customers. Nurture the grassroots. It was such a nice move by Rajiv Bajaj when he took over from his dad, okay, from Rahul Bajaj. He did such a nice drastic change. Nurture the grassroots. Okay, the grassroots was scooter, but slowly they entered into something called as bikes. Take an example of Hero as well. Okay, they were leaders in manufacturing bicycles, but slowly they entered into bikes. Okay, they joined hands with Hero Honda and they introduced bikes in the market. So again, they're nurturing the grassroots. You can write even Hero as an example instead of Bajaj if you wish to. Okay. Then the third point over here is viral marketing. Okay, very important question, students. What is viral marketing for 3 marks? Is a marketing technique that induces websites or users to pass on marketing message to other sites or users, creating potentially exponential growth in the message visibility and effect. What is viral marketing? Let's understand with the help of example. Example of successful viral marketing is Hotmail, a company owned by Microsoft that promoted its services and owns advertisement message in every user email notes. Okay. Now you might have come across this messages on WhatsApp. Send it to 100 people and you will get 100 rupees recharge. Did you come across such things? There is no proof for this, but just a viral message goes into the market and people go on believing it. Okay, as such marketing we call it as viral marketing. Okay, have you come across such things, students, anytime? Yes, no? Okay. Okay, hello, check. Okay.
Yes, sir.
No? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. The next is blog. A type of a website usually maintained by an individual with the regular entries of commentary, graphics, or video. Here I've done a bit of show off. I'll be very honest. Okay, that's my link. Okay, I'm not advertising it. I'm just telling it. Okay, I've got my own channel on YouTube. Okay, which I've not used for more than 4 years now. Okay, so this is something wherein you make your own blog and start promoting it. Okay, many people do this work from home and they start promoting their blogs. Okay, the same way, type of website usually maintained by an individual with the regular entries of commentary, graphics, or video. Okay, I used to put my videos with guitars. Varun national anthem guitar leads. Created a blog in YouTube. So that's a blog what you create. Just to make it comfortable and easy, I put this in my handout. Okay, types of blogs. Let's understand these types of blogs. 3 marks question in your paper, types of blogs. Okay, personal blog. It is an ongoing diary of commentary by an individual. They take more interest even though the blog is not read by anyone. They go on updating many things, but is others actually looking at that blog or no? They are least for that, but they go on updating. So such thing we call it as personal blog. Then comes corporate and organization blog. This is created by the company students. Please understand. A blog which is for the business purpose. Okay, so take an example of club blog by Toastmaster Club. Okay, they come up with their blogs. Okay, uh, take an example of Sony Television comes up with a blog in the market. Okay, so many marketers come up with a blog in the market. Then by Jund, okay, they focus on a particular subject. Like take an example of travel blogs, then fashion blogs, then education blogs. According to the categories, they come up with the blogs. Then by media type, a blog comprising video is called as a vlog. Okay, one comprising photo is called as photo blog. Okay, they are categorizing under the media type. Then by device, they can be defined by which type of device is used to compose it. Okay, a blog written by the mobile phone we call it as moblog. Okay, maybe in the digital marketing, Deshpande sir might have taken you through these things. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just check. Okay. So go through this point, students. Any doubts in this? Take a minute or so or 2 minutes. Just have a glance at that. It's a self-explanatory. Yeah. Yeah, Yasin, you have a doubt? Hello. Okay. I have a glance at that, students. Okay. Any doubts? Any questions? Okay. Okay. Done. Let's move to the next part. Diffusion of innovations. Okay, diffusion process, the process by which the acceptance of innovation is spread by communication to the members of social system over a period of time. Marketer generated information and sources, websites and chat rooms. Example, iPod. That's a diffusion process. What happens in the process by which acceptance of innovation is spread by communication to the members of social system. Okay, so this is an innovation which is spread by the communication members to the social system over a period of time. Okay, so what happens over here? Marketer generated information and sources. Okay, now take an example of iPod. That's a diffusion process. Okay, now let's understand this elements of diffusion process. One is innovation, then communication channel, then social system and time. Okay, so that's a part of diffusion, quite a simple one. Now let's come to the very important part in the exam. Students, adoption process. 10 marks question in your paper, many times asked in the paper. 10 marks, of sometimes 7 marks, but usually for 10 marks. Okay, must and should question in your paper. Your question paper is incomplete without this question. I'm putting it very open. Yeah, very important for the exam point of view. Okay, every year it has appeared in the paper. If you check the previous year question papers, yeah, one of the important question for the exam point of view. Okay, so adoption process. Let's understand this adoption process. The stages through which an individual consumer passes in arriving a decision to try, to continue using a new product. Okay, when this adoption process happens, when the customer is going to try the product for the first time. Okay, the adoption, how will a customer adopt the product? So Kotler has come up with 5 steps. Okay, adoption process. One, he says awareness, The second, there should be an interest for the customer. Then he'll evaluate the product. He'll go for the trial of the product. Then he is going to adopt the product. Okay, don't try to come up with a 3D art in the paper. Just put some 5 boxes and just write it as awareness. It comes from top to bottom, students. Okay, it's in the descending order, not in the ascending order. Please understand this. Okay, so let's understand one by one. Awareness. Individual consumer become aware of an innovation. He is exposed to an innovation but knows very little regarding the innovation. He has only limited information about it. He is aware of either by discussion with the friends, relatives, salesmen, or dealers. He or she gets idea about the new product from the various means of advertising like newspapers, magazines, internet, television, outdoor, etc. At this stage, he does not give much attention to a new product. Okay. Now, say for example, Google file had come in the market. Google file had come in the market, which which was a big threat for share it. Okay. Now this new file, this new app had come in the market. That was an awareness stage. Now take an example of 5 months back when this product was introduced in the market. Okay, that was an awareness stage for the people. People just got to know that Google file has come in the market. But what is it? How does it work? No, totally no idea. Okay. So first is awareness stage. Just write Google files. That will be easy, and the recent one. Second is interest and information stage. Okay. At this stage, the consumer becomes interested in the innovation. Now, consumer becomes interested in the innovation. This is something really new. Let me try it. Okay. He tries to collect more information. He or she starts collecting the more information about the product. He or she collects information from the advertising media, salesperson, dealers, current users, or directly from the company. He tries to know the qualities, features, functions, risk, producers, brand, color, shape, price, incentives, availability, everything he or she checks. Now the interest is being developed in the mind of the customer. Now what he does in the third stage, he'll start evaluating the product. He goes for checking the product. Now accumulated information is used to evaluate the innovation. The consumer considers all the significant aspect of the judge worth of innovation. Then he is going to check for the product. We call it as evaluation of the product. Then he goes for the trial of the product. Consumer is ready to try for the test of the new product. He goes for testing the product. Then the last part, what he does is adoption stage. The customer will adopt the product, means he actually buys the product. We call it as adoption stage. Okay. Now, can you give one example and tell me these points? Any one example, students? Hello? Awareness, interest. Any one example? You can plug in and you can just tell me. Can you do that? Hello? Any one example you can plug in and just tell me these 5 points? Awareness, interest, evaluation, trial, and adoption. You were not aware of the product. Later, you got to know about the product. You developed an interest. Then you did an evaluation of the product before buying it. Then you went for the trial of the product. You actually checked the product. Then you adopted the product. Any one example? Quick. Okay. Okay, shall we move to the next point? Okay.
So that example we can relate to food items also, right?
Yes, of course, yes. Why not?
Like any kind of food we are not aware of, later we went for.
Yeah, you can do that. Food item, the hotels as an example, even that would be fine. Okay. Why I'm asking example? Because the concept should be clear. The one example I've given you, okay, about the Google files, you can relate some other example and tell me. Else, if you understood well and good, fine. That's okay. Okay, why I'm repeating, students? The reason is very, very important question for the exam, adoption process, 10 marks question. Okay. Shall we move to categories of adopters? Or should I stop over here? We'll do it in the next class. How is it? Okay. Okay, we'll finish off categories of adopters. Okay. Again, a very, very important question for the exam and for the interview point of view as well. Okay. Those who are planning to make your career in marketing, into research. Okay. Very, very, very important question for the interview point of view and even for the exam point of view. Okay. Very, very important question. So let's understand one by one. What are the categories of adopters? One is innovators. If you see this diagram, just have a glance at this diagram. Innovators, you see 2.5%. Then early adopters, 13.5%. Then early majority, 34. Late majority, also 34. And there are few people who are called as laggards. Okay, so let's understand one by one. Innovators. Innovators are risk takers. They seek changes. Okay, these people always take risk and they want change in their life. They want something new. Okay, they are the first one to buy a new product. They try the product in the very initial production phase. Okay, people who are and will to throwing Apple stores for Apple Watch. Okay, now when Apple Watch was introduced in the market, there are many people who went and bought the product. Not everyone, few people who went and bought the product. They want to take risks. They want something new in the market, and they actually want to own it. So such people we call them as innovators. Is there anyone who is innovator in this session? Anyone who has done this? You were the first customer. You went and bought this. You took the risk of buying it. Anyone? Yes, no. Okay. None of you. None of you is innovator over here who takes risk and buys the product in the initial stage of the launch. Have you bought any product which was launched and you immediately bought the product? It was launched the previous day and the next day you went and you bought the product, or else you were the first customer to visit any outlet and you bought the product. Anytime has it happened with you?
So,
Anytime? Yeah,
so,
yeah, Srinidhi.
my phone, so it was launched on 25th June, and I ordered it on like the first day
Okay, then you are the
when the
innovator.
first sale came.
Yeah. So such people we call them as innovator. Out of 100%, there are only 2.5% in the population you find such people. Okay, they take risk and they want to experience the new product. They want some change in their lifestyle or else in the product as well. Okay, good. Thank you so much for
Yes,
sharing that.
but the phone is very good. Like
Yeah.
experience is good.
So you became an opinion leader now for us. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We are opinion seeker from you. Thank you so much. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
next is
Uh,
early. Yeah. Yes, please.
so I've done shopping from some random sites. So most of the time, I shop from random sites and then I tell my friends if it's good or not.
So you are an
So
innovator and you are an opinion leader, right?
yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes. So next time when your friend asks you, so you're going to say that you are an opinion leader and you are an innovator. You fall under 2.5% of category people, wherein
Yes,
you're
sir.
taking risk and buying it because various sites you're visiting, right? Correct me if I'm
Yes,
wrong.
sir.
Yeah, great. That's really nice. So you fall under this market Mervin as well, Tanvi. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you are aware about the market when you're buying the product, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Others, anything you want to share? Anyone who is an innovator, anytime you have become any innovator wherein you took risk of buying the product? Okay, not an issue. Okay. Second is early adopters. They are 13.5% in the market. Okay. Early adopters are prestige oriented opinion leaders. They have higher social status, financial liquidity, education. They use the product during its late introduction phase of the life cycle. People in India who are now exploring e-commerce. Okay, now the people are exploring e-commerce. They are early adopters. Okay, they took some time. Now they are getting into phone pay. Now they are getting into Google Pay. Now they are getting into something called as Paytm. Okay, so many days they are not using it, but now they are scanning the QR code and they are using it. Okay, so such people we call them as early adopters. Then comes early majority. Okay, they are the leading segment of the market, about one third of the target market. Early majority have above average social status and are not opinion leaders. They come into the picture during the growth phase of the product. Okay, people using cloud services. Okay, now say for example, early majority. When we say this, they are the people wherein they take some time. Okay, but they are majority of people. Okay, when I say majority of people, uh, they wait for certain time. Okay, not say for example, if the product is launched in the month of Jan, they wait till June and then they go for buying because many people are buying it. Such people we call them as early majority. Okay, then comes late majority. This is very important, students. Late majority, very interesting as well. Followers of the early majority, again, they are 34%, typically doubtful about the innovation. They doubt about the innovation. They ask their friend to buy it. They check what happened with the friend and then they go for buying it, or else they skip buying it. Okay, is there anyone who fall under this category? I am one among them. I'll be very honest. Okay, early majority who have above average social status and are not opinion leaders. They come into the picture during the growth phase of the product. People using cloud service, late majority, followers are early majority, typically doubtful about the innovation. They doubt about the innovation, have below average social status and little financial liquidity. They are about 34% of the target market. They try the product in the late growth of the maturity phase. People who have just started using debit and credit card. Okay, now this is my parent as an example, my dad as an example. He started using credit cards. Okay, he was always in a doubtful, like why should I use this, will they fetch my information, everything. So this was a doubtful one, so we call them as late majority. Is there anyone who is a late majority who fall under this? Anyone? Yes, no? Okay, fine.
Yes, sir. My mom.
Your mom? Okay, same with my
Yeah.
family.
So it
Yeah.
is compulsory that they have to take debit card. She took.
Okay, okay, else she would have not opted one. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. The next is laggards. This is very, very interesting now. Conservative people, cautious segment, aversion of change agents. They are the oldest and the most traditional. They show their willingness to use the product in the late majority maturity phase and diminishing phase. Those who are buying Apple iPhone 6 with respect to iPhone, those who are laggards. Okay, after everyone has bought, everyone has used, everything is going on smooth, at that moment they go in the market and they go for buying the product. Such people we call it as laggards. Means at the last phase they go for buying the product. They are somewhere around 16% in the market, or 16%, 16% in the market. Okay, at last they go for buying the product. Okay, so such people we call them as laggards. Again, I repeat, students, very, very, very important question for the exam. It is must and should question in your paper. Again, I say very important question for the interview point of view. A very common question asked in the interview: who are laggards? If you're planning to make your career in marketing, yes. Into research and marketing, yes. Okay, who is laggard? Then who are early adopters? Who are innovators? Okay, so such questions will be asked in the interviews and even in the question paper as well. Okay, so categories of adopters. Any questions in this? Please let me know, students. Okay,
No, sir.
okay, fine. I'll stop here. Maybe in the next class we are going to wind up this unit itself. Okay, this unit will be done in the next class. Okay. Before that, someone wants to do a presentation on CRM and ECRM. Just let me know. Okay. If you're willing to do presentation on CRM and ECRM, just let me know.
Sir, I will do on ECRM.
Minazi, you already taken some topic in Unit 5? Yes, no?
No, sir, not it.
Okay, done. You can do it on CRM and ECRM. Yeah, fine. Others, anything?
Sir, both?
You take a call. You want to do only on ECRM, then fine.
Yes, sir. If nobody wants to take, then I will take it.
Yeah. Srini, you want to pick some topic from this?
Um, yes, sir.
Yeah, what is it?
Okay, do it. CRM, sir.
Okay, so you'll be covering CRM and Minaz will be covering ECRM. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, done. We'll do this. Okay. Then post
So when is this?
quite a simple one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can do this. Okay, in the next class, you just cover this. Then I'll be covering post-purchase dissonance. Will be covered by me. Okay, and we'll wind up this unit. Okay. Disposition
Yes.
when it happens and post-purchase process. I'll be covering that. Okay. Okay, done, students. Thank you so much. Have a good day. God bless you all.
Sir.
Yes, please.
In the next class.
Yeah, in the next class.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Same with you, Minaz. Keep your PPT ready. In the next class, you can do it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Others, anything else, just let me know. Else, we'll wind up this session.
Sir, I have one recent example for Lagard's.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Recently, my dad, he finally, after thinking for so long, he bought a Royal Enfield 350.
Oh
And
my God, that's really nice.
after everybody, his friend using it and selling it, he bought a.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yes. So
So he
he
falls
comes
into
in both.
Lagarde. Yeah.
Yes.
There's a disturbance. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So where is the party? Okay, good.